Greetings, welcome back to the channel, Truly Restored TV. My name is Michelle, and today we're talking about people don't like me. So what? Do you like yourself? And I asked the question that way because I had to ask myself that question. Being a person in recovery, being a person who's recovering from substance abuse and mental health disorders, there have been a lot of negative voices, negative thoughts that have traveled through my mind and traveled limiting beliefs that have really just harnessed me and held me hostage to being the best version of myself. And so I'm doing this video because I want you to know that you're not the only one, number one. And number two, you can recover. You can get through this. You can get past it. It's important to do this video without makeup. It's important to do this video in ways that are less than perfect because I'm not perfect. I'm human, and you are too. One of the things that I had to embrace was myself. I had to learn how to like me. And I was born in the 60s, and there was a lot of television shows and a lot of messages that said I was supposed to be white and I was supposed to have blue eyes and blonde hair, and I don't have any of those things. And even in my own culture, it wasn't really acceptable for me to be smart. I didn't see other black women and black men who were smart. I didn't have black teachers. I didn't have a lot of visual images outside of the church that let it be okay to be in leadership and be black and be smart. And so I didn't like myself for a lot of reasons. There were a lot of negative messages in addition to the fact that there were a lot of my peers in elementary school and middle school and high school. Um, it wasn't always them. Sometimes it was just me. I just didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. And that happens to each and every one of us at some point, some of us, not all of us. And so if you're the kind of person who's defined by outward appearance, clothing, makeup, or maybe most fancy car, you want those things instead of being content with what you have, then it'll be much harder to embrace who you are. I wasn't really that caught up in name brand stuff. I accepted what my parents bought me and wore to school because I had a love of learning. But that was my thing. What's your thing? Like, what is the thing that gives you passion that you stand on and you know that to be your truth about yourself, about the world, maybe about the world, not so much about you, because what you believe about yourself can change. I know what I believed about myself changed. And I remember when I started to decide what I really liked, what color I really liked, what foods I really liked and didn't like, what kind of people I really liked and didn't like, what kind of people I wanted to be around me and what kind of people I didn't want to be around me. And um, those decisions were good decisions because they helped define who I was, define who I am. And do I have to display a negative attitude towards food or people or things? No. I just have to know what my preferences are. And the word is preferences. I have to know what my preferences are, and you are allowed to know what your preferences are. What makes you unique? What makes you who you are? And that's the part of you that you can fall in love with. It doesn't matter what other people think about me or other people say about me. What matters is what I think about me and what I say about me. And the same goes for you. If I'm always worried about what other people think, and I spent a lot of decades being worried about what other people thought and what other people said, and it kept me disconnected from myself. It kept me from appreciating who I am and valuing myself. And so I'm doing this video because I found the freedom necessary to be in love with me, my quirky self, my unique self. You know, people have a lot of fancy words to describe who I am, and it's okay. I embrace them. They call me quirky. Some people call me a lot, and I can be a lot. If you're in my inner circle, then you get to see that part of me. But I also define myself as a professional, as passionate, as someone who is very honoring of justice, doing the right thing for the right reason. There's a lot of things that make me unique and make me like myself. What is it about you that you like about you? Please put it in the comments. Let Truly Restored Coaching Services help you find and embrace yourself if you don't have a way or don't know how. Thanks for watching the channel today. God bless and goodbye.